Alright, we're gonna get started. So, I decided I'm gonna start doing some mental skills videos based on things I've learned in the military, through sports, or even through personal training. If you saw the picture earlier and you're playing along with this activity, get your pen and paper and let me know in the comments section what you've already put in your center. So, we have our circle here, and then a bunch of different game time attributes. So I just want to know what you think you can control 100% all the time. Alright? So we'll work through this and work together. Alright, so the first one, coach's actions. Any athlete knows coach's actions you won't be able to control. So bam, that's gone. Opponent, whether it's in a business meeting or your opponent on the field, you're not going to be able to control what they say, what they do. Gone. That's the same with trash talk. And in the mental part of the game, trash talk is key. A lot of your opponents will try to get in under your skin and put extra pressure on you, attack your ego. So, check your ego at the door, trash talk is out. Attitude. Who thinks they can control their attitude at all times? Alright, attitude is one thing you can control. So you can always have a positive attitude. If you have to fake it till you make it. A positive attitude. There's some people in the military that just wake up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, so excited for PT in the morning, and there's some people that just hate it. Most of the people that are happy and ready for PT, they don't even like it. But they fake it. Unless you're Chief Mullins. Then you love it. So we're going to put attitude in the center. Alright, warm-up. Who can control their warm-up? There might be rain, there might be, you have 5 minutes to warm up, go. Normally you take a half hour. Normally you stretch, but your team's doing a dynamic warm-up this time. There's plenty of variables, especially in the military. If an alarm goes off and you got to get out of the rack and go fight a fire, you never know. So your warm-up, you won't be able to control, you just got to deal with it and be ready to go. Your performance. Can you control your performance? This is one thing a lot of people think they can control, but in the end, your performance will be a result of your mental skills and how you compose yourself throughout the game, or throughout the board meeting, or throughout the mission. So you cannot 100% control your performance. Crowd noise. Any athlete will tell you, you can't control crowd noise, especially if you're the away team. It's just not going to happen. Weather, if you're playing outside, football games, plenty of football games in the snow. Southern teams, they don't get to control the weather, so that's out too. Food you eat. Now, a lot of athletes have specific pre-meal or pre-game day meal, but that's not what I'm talking about. Alright. If everything's planned out perfect, yes, you can control that. But for especially guys preparing for military, you won't control your food. You're fed what they give you. There have been times where I've been stuck eating rice, noodles, and hot sauce because we ran out of food. So, food, no. Hydration, generally you want to be hydrated, yes, but if you're in the middle of a 100-mile race in Death Valley, you're not controlling your hydration. Yes, you're trying to keep it adequate, but it's not necessarily going to happen. Arousal. Can you control your arousal? If you're good with other mental skills and you can control your breathing and things like that, you'll have a better way of controlling your arousal, but it will not be 100% controlled. You want to try and find that happy medium where you peak, and for a new athlete or a new candidate in military training, you're not going to be able to control that very well. I guarantee, especially if you're going military boot camp or something like that, you will not control it. They will control it for you. Focus. Focus is one thing you can control. So you focus on the task at hand. Focus on the evolution. Focus on the game, the current play. You focus on what you have to do right now. That might be a board meeting, a presentation. That might be washing the dishes to keep your spouse happy. You can focus on the task at hand 100%. So, focus. Strategy. Can you control your strategy? You may be able to make a strategy, but your boss, your higher ups, they're going to approve or actually make the strategy for you. And even then, once you implement that strategy, everything's out the door. Ask anyone that's been in the military. You can make a plan, but as soon as you try to start going down that route, the opponent, the enemy, it's all different. They're going to throw their strategy in, and then you got to work on the fly. All right, so no strategy. So right now we have focus and attitude. Moving on the other side, we'll go from the bottom. Injury. Can you control injury? That's one thing. As a trainer, we try to prevent all the time, but injuries, unfortunately, they do happen, and you can't control them all. You try to strengthen ligaments, tendons, get hit in the wrong direction though in football, and there's going to be an injury. Family life. Can you control family life all the time? No. Accidents happen. People get sick. So you're going to have stuff going on at home. Everyone does. Can't control family life. GPA. You can work hard. You can study hard. But you cannot control the final outcome of your GPA. You can say, okay, I'm going to get better than a 3.0, and if you study hard, work towards a 4.0, and you're understanding material, yes, you'll get better than 3.0, but you're not necessarily going to get a 4.0. Anyone with children, your child's conduct, can you control that? I have a 1.5-year-old that's terrible twos. I mean, one day she's an angel, and the next minute she's just a minion, running around, climbing on everything, doing everything. Not going to control that. Effort. You can always control your effort. 100%, no matter what. Put forth your best effort. That might be running through, all the way through the finish line, going 3 seconds. One thing Urban Meyer stresses for Ohio State is 3 to 5 seconds. Every play, 3 to 5 seconds. That's it. So, effort. Focus, effort, and attitude so far. All right. Temperature. Can you control temperature? Well, most games could be played indoors, but if you're playing outside, can't control the temperature. Air conditioning goes out, can't control the temperature. Heat, same thing. Uniform. If you're the manager, you can control your team's uniform, but if you're in the military, you're wearing the uniform they have. If you're just a player, you're wearing the uniform they provide you with. I know many young athletes get stuck wearing uniforms that don't necessarily fit. So, not going to be able to control the uniform. Your sleep. If you have not as many responsibilities, you can control your sleep, try to get more, but there's going to be nights where you can't sleep. There's going to be nights where you don't sleep well because you trained hard, and if you have kids, I guarantee you you're not going to control your sleep because baby's not going to allow it. Boss's tasks. Boss tasker. Can't control that. They put down what they need you to do, and you got to get it done. That's where you got to focus, put forth the effort, and have a good attitude. Coach's punishment. Make a bad play, quarterback throws an interception, coach starts yelling, whatever. Can you control that? Another thing you can't control. opponent's skill, you're not going to be able to control that. You don't know what their practice was like. You don't know what their background in sports. You don't know what the presentations they've done before. So you're not going to be able to control the other salesman, the opponent's skill. Timeline. We would all love to control timeline. We want more time to be able to get everything done. But sometimes we just got to get it done quicker. Supervisors will want it done quicker so they can meet other timelines higher up. So timeline will not be done. All right, so as of right now, we have 3 things you can control. That's your focus, your effort, and your attitude. Now, if you control these 3 things, that is going to give you the response that you need. So a nice acronym to remember is FEAR. Control your focus, effort, and attitude, and that will give you the response you need for the event. Focus on these 3 things to get the proper response, and you'll be successful. Thank you. If you liked it, give me a like, share, follow. Stay tuned for more. Follow Sheepdog Athlete, @SheepdogAthlete. And I'll put out more videos probably every week. And we'll see you next week.